So now Carlson, after the touchdown, called on to send this one away.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Duggan. That's complete to Justin Jefferson.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
He's going to try and take off with it.
So a loss of 5, and it'll be second down.
And not a lot of success to be found there.
Oh, you got that right, partner, because if you're trying to make guys miss about 10 yards or so downfield, that's a pretty good play. But if you got to do it in your own backfield, I consider that a problem. That doesn't work too well.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
Oh, that's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Forced out to his left.
To the right side and complete to Jefferson.
And he gets this only to the 41. Not near enough for the first. They pick up 10, but it'll still lead to a fourth down.
Here's Ryan Stonehouse now,
as he's on a punt for the first time this afternoon. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away.
Here's Watson.
It's a 44-yard punt, just 3 on the return. And the Packer drive will start from deep in their own territory with a 1st and 10. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. As we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming draft, think hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen. They've got to get stouter up front. And as a GM always tells me, Charles, this is a big boy league, and big people always end up winning games for you.
Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. Now a second down throw for Love here. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down.
And a Tommy Adebawore.
He's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues.
A tough spot here, 3rd and 15.
Now Love.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Duggan will look to throw this.
Short throw caught by the tight end Oliver. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it's second down.
Duggan looking to throw.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. Call it a loss of 5, a big sack to bring up 3rd down.
Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got him all complete.
And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
The deuce is wild here. 2nd down and 2 with just about 2 minutes on the clock. Duggan now to throw. That'll be complete to the running back, Nwangu.
And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal. Really good defensive effort. They were all over that little swing pass out to the right side before lost yardage.
Terrific read, better execution and done with a lot of enthusiasm, wasn't it?
Absolutely.
They saw it all the way.
Touchdown, Vikings! Jordan Addison,
His 6th touchdown of the season.
and the Vikings are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point by Butker is on target,
And we are tied at 7.
so all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown, so 7-7 the score as they begin 1st and 10. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a first down. Love. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line.
And that's what we've seen from this defense all year long, because they've been so good at finding ways to take the football away. And they just gave us another example right here. A strong defense, that's something you're going to need to rely on come playoff time. And this crew has got one. There's no doubt about that, Brandon.
And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. The keeper there turning into a big play of 23 yards, and it moves the sticks.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. To throw is Duggan.
Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29.
7-7, our score after 1.
So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24.
Throwing, Duggan. Addison hauls it in.
If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit, because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
Butker's kick here is good, and they take the lead here now at 10-7.
So the defense able to force the interception, and the offense working their way into field goal range and able to get 3 out of it.
Yeah, and give them credit for that. They took the ball, maneuvered it downfield, and while they couldn't get exactly what they wanted, which was a touchdown, they did get 3 points out of it, so they paid off what the defense gave them. Both sides will be thrilled with that.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. Had one tell me once, when we're having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass, and finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass, and that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here.
Here's 3rd and 6. Here's Love.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
Offensively lucky they were able to keep the football, but now 4th down, so they'll have to boot it away.
I do think, though, they're going to look at this as a positive. One, they recovered the fumble, so they retained possession. But two, being able to punt it, changes field position for them. Imagine if that turnover takes place there. Now your defense has to go onto the field and try and hold. Instead, they get a little breathing room.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 13 yards the tally on the return there. And the Vikings, they'll be set up well as they take over in great field position. 1st and 10.
And they'll begin by running the option. And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line.
14 yards that time and a 1st down on the keeper.
Here's Duggan to throw.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Jair Alexander.
And the Packers are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line. So the interception there, and Charles, I'd imagine that's something you can maybe live with in December, but not come January.
And I love how you make the distinction there. You're talking about regular season versus the postseason, the playoffs. Because these guys, they've already clinched a playoff spot, but they know, looking ahead, when they get into the postseason, they've got to take better care of the football because turnovers in that situation, they really become magnified.
Ready, set.
Still a few inches short of a 1st down as they come up now on 2nd down.
Off the option, it's Jones. And this will be a Packers 1st down as he'll get this up to about the 42.
Exactly what they needed right there because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10.
10 cycles. Set.
Here's a give up the middle. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. 42 yards rushing for him now. He's only carried the ball 4 times.
Ready.
From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. To throw now, here's Love. And this is taken in at the 5. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Big gains in succession. Last one was over 20. This one over 30. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers.
Jordan Love with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. And the Packers are able to move back in front. Carlson's extra point up and good.
And the lead is now 14-10.
So after the made field goal, here's Carlson to send it away.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive in particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes and get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
On 1st down, they'll run with Nwangu.
And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this 1st half of action. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw.
Slant route, and he's got Addison.
They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback a really nice target.
Well, they came up with points in their first 2 possessions, but it looks like they'll come up empty here on their third drive. The defense finally starting to get locked into them a little bit. Might have to go a little bit deeper into their playbook.
And now the up man has it. It's a fake. And the gamble pays off. They get the first. Defensively, a bit of a collapse, allowing the fourth down play to result in 23 yards. Throwing on first down, Dugan. Looking downfield, and that's caught right side. He's got his man. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you can get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch.
It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. From 4 yards out.
And the Vikings will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half.
Butker now to add the extra point. It's good, and they'll take a 17-14 lead.